Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Casper Network, aka CSPR. So with that being said, I hope that you are all having a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are out there in the world. So as we really look at where we are at right now in this market, I see a lot of frustration. I see a lot of people angry, mad that their, asset isn't moving as heavy as they wanted it to, so forth and so on, right? But I put out a post regarding this. In fact, it was specifically targeting Casper and utility projects. I said, have you been noticing something regarding utility projects in this space? Below is a chart of Casper over the course of 600 plus days since we bottomed back in 2022. During that time frame, the most Casper moved was 186%. I attached a screenshot of the top gainers in the space over the last 30 days. You could see 2,000% to 9,000% gains across the board. The biggest problem I see with meme coins is the reinforcement of instant gratification. What most fail to realize is how fast these meme coins die out as soon as the hype disappears. Utility projects are frustrating because of all the information revolving around them, but the price action isn't reflecting it. When you add in the fact that meme coins with zero utility and all hype are doing 1000% plus gains in days and even weeks, it only makes you even more frustrated. I have focused or noticed levels of disappointment around projects like XRP, HBAR, XLM, Algorand, A0, and even QNT and others becoming extremely loud. And this is something that I've focused on quite a bit with XRP actually. This is because most are comparing these projects to $1 million to $10 million illiquid meme coins. It's easy to move a coin with a $1 million market cap with practically zero liquidity. Utility projects have been underperforming, but I also want you all to realize that most of the altcoin market hasn't made substantial moves yet. We aren't in alt season yet. Bitcoin still has over 50% plus dominance, and we can't compare legitimate projects to meme coins. The last thing that I will say is most don't realize that for every one successful meme coin, there are 10 to 100 plus rug pulls. This is why I always stress the fact that meme coins are not beneficial for this space. It only confirms what these anti-crypto politicians are pushing. I look forward to this space maturing. If you are concerned that your favorite altcoin is underperforming right now, just know that the real moves in the altcoin market haven't started yet. Patience and understanding where we are at in the cycle is absolutely crucial. And yes, as we really look at Casper, right? Like this is the post that or the chart that I put in this post. So as you guys can see, right, we only did 186% move. This was from roughly the June-July timeframe of 2022 into April of 2023. Now, since then, we've just been really kind of just going sideways, and we've been hitting some major resistance every single time that we try to break out. The one thing that I'm really looking at when it comes to Casper is just maintaining that higher low structure that we've been so far holding since the summer of 2022. But I know how frustrating it can get to have these altcoins go sideways like this. ADA is a perfect example of this as well. If you go back to the 2017-2018 bull run and then what happened after, ADA went sideways for well over 600 plus days. As we really address this, right, the longer the base, the higher in space. That's the overall quote that I have for this, because we have been going sideways on Casper for over 640 plus days. When this actually finally does break out, which yes, I do believe that it will, it is going to be very, very big. We don't know where it's going to go. We have been trying to predict on where Casper could go. My overall price prediction for Casper is simply just $1. That's all we're really looking at. But that's me being conservative. I'm looking for a much higher price movement if we get it, depending on what is in place at that time. The Casper team has been very, very vigilant, and they have been very loud as well during this bear market to make sure that the network does have builders, that they do continue to expand, and they do things the right way. The one thing that I recently noticed was all the listings and also the focus on retail use cases, specifically around gaming. Now, what are the negatives around Casper? Mainly, I'm just looking for builders, right? And I think that we're going to start to have some builders coming over to Casper. We have been making some progress in terms of, getting listings, which is a big deal. For an example, I already put a spotlight on it, but Casper is now available on 3 major exchanges: Bybit, Bit2Me, and also Bitstamp. This means that Casper is now accessible to a wider pool of crypto enthusiasts and also investors globally. But also, they have an integration with Alchemy Pay, which is an on-ramp provider. But outside of this, there's also major events happening. So if you actually go over to the Casper Network X account, we could see that they are going to be at Paris Blockchain Week, and the Director of Strategy and Ecosystem Growth at Casper is going to be one of the speakers there. I'm excited to see the growth on the network. I think that we are going to see a full focus on the ecosystem growth, specifically builders and bringing in builders and developers, which is something that I've been waiting for a very long time. These networks really need builders. I've always said this, right? Everyone is expecting the price to just go up, but you don't get the price going up if you don't have builders on the network, if you don't have applications on the network, if you don't have users of those applications also on the network. Now, of course, Casper has been recently fully focused on expanding their use cases and expanding the ecosystem, specifically through gaming. So we actually have here that Casper Network stands at the forefront of the Web3 gaming revolution, offering innovative solutions that enhance these experiences and empower players. Let's take a look or a closer look at 2 thrilling immersive games on Casper launched recently. Tornado Master gives players the chance to navigate through intense tornadoes, which brings rains of coins that are NFT passes minted on Casper. In Student Garden, gamers have the opportunity to catch and train wild horses, which allows them to earn and trade NFTs as well. So these are use cases that they might kind of seem like a joke or so, but they're gaming use cases. These are retail use cases. Things like this, it's great for the ecosystem because it brings in users. It brings in people who want to actually, tap into these games and mint NFTs and just have fun during the entire process. So I'm very excited about that. But also, there's other things happening on Casper, like AI, which I have been talking about for a while. Beyond just these 2 games, though, remember GameSwift. GameSwift is a big one that is also on Casper, which is a major player. But talking more so about AI, there was recently a big update from the Casper Labs team, which was IDC. So Casper Labs is honored to have been named a contender in the IDC MarketScape Worldwide Blockchain Services 2024 Vendor Assessment. So this is actually pretty big. It's nothing too crazy, but it is something to really kind of take notice of because it spotlights Casper's unique use case in terms of the AI market. We have a quote here actually. As generative AI takes the world by storm, blockchain is emerging as a highly complementary technology that lets businesses better store, secure, track, and share the use of their IP. The ability to better manage and govern datasets within AI systems marks a key step towards realizing the technology's long-term potential. We believe while this recognition validates the diligent work of our team, we're looking forward to the forthcoming innovations that will help drive businesses forward in the new AI era. Now, we also have at the bottom there, to meet the growing demand for AI transparency and governance among global enterprises, Casper Labs recently announced a collaboration with IBM Consulting to develop a new Casper Labs solution built for enterprises. Designed with blockchain and built leveraging IBM Watson X governance and Watson X AI, the solution will bring greater monitoring and control to enterprise AI initiatives and applications. Now, this last part is very crucial to understand and note because, again, it's all with IBM. We're going to get there in a second, but first, I want to talk a little bit more about the AI market. We know that this is going to continue to thrive and grow throughout the years. Right now, we are in 2024. But look at the growth rate of AI over the next couple years going into 2032. This is going to be a big opportunity because as AI grows, it still relies on blockchain-based technology. We've addressed this. Now, the AI market has been on absolute fire. This was a post 3 days ago. AI crypto sector stands tall amid market decline. Economy bolsters by 7.54 billion in just 30 days. If we go over here to the top AI coins by market cap, it's sitting at $26 billion. Now, if we think about this, this is $26 billion. Look at where AI is headed. We are barely scratching the surface here. There is still a lot more growth here in terms of AI within crypto. But a lot of people overlook the fact that Casper is also on this list. Casper is a major player, and majority are overlooking Casper at a crucial moment in the market. Because once people realize how big of a piece Casper is to this entire AI world, they're all going to realize how undervalued it was. Over here we have, while blockchain technology is advancing from exploration to execution and demonstrates its growing impact across industries, companies should focus on powering more responsible AI to satisfy their needs and follow the regulations. Again, AI, just like pretty much everything else, will have mandatory regulations on it. You're going to need that underlying tech stack in order to realize the benefits of AI at scale. Within this, we do get a little bit of a focus on that, powering more responsible AI. While AI regulation continues to proliferate and new high-profile lawsuits claiming copyright infringement seem to appear almost daily, questions around how to more effectively establish AI guardrails, including a clearer audit and attestation process when analyzing training data for models, have grown louder. Now, as we think about this, right? They even do talk a little bit about the growth behind AI governance. Now, this might not seem like a massive area of opportunity because right now it's only currently valued at 264 million. It's projected to surpass 1 billion by 2029. But think about how big of a piece AI governance will be for the AI market. Again, we can't look at this valuation and say, oh, well, that means that Casper's only cornering a $1 billion market. No, this is the entire AI market, essentially, because governance and the underlying tech stack will be so crucial for AI at scale. Without blockchain, without that underlying tech stack, you don't get AI adopted massively within the enterprise grade sector at scale. That's why when we look at implementing AI governance and audit systems and things like that, now things are getting a little bit more interesting. With blockchain-powered governance tools, companies can monitor the quality of training data to reduce biases, hallucinations, and also erroneous decision-making in AI. Blockchain also enables companies to set permissions on what training data an AI system ingests, preventing the use of data that's trademarked, patent, or violates their compliance and unique value standards. Again, when we really look at this, right? Blockchain is that piece, that missing piece around AI systems in order to realize the efficiencies in around automation and just AI itself. So without Casper, essentially, because Casper is a big piece, nobody's focusing on this right now. Like everyone's looking at these AI tokens and they're like, oh, well, Render's doing so well, BitTensor's doing so well, Fetch AI is doing so well, but what they're failing to realize is they're only looking at the tokens that are getting hyped up so much. And I think that these are great projects. I think that Render's great. I think that BitTensor's great. Fetch is great. But Casper is like that dark horse within the AI sector that nobody cares about because they're not seeing the importance of blockchain and AI coming together to build out something like this where it's AI governance. IBM put out a post on March 18th. IBM to drive enterprise-ready AI adoption at scale in collaboration with NVIDIA. Now, again, if we go back to this post from Casper, right? We have down here that this is through IBM Consulting. It's a collaboration with IBM Consulting to develop this new Casper Lab solution built for enterprises. Over here, you can see IBM Consulting is a piece of the puzzle here. And even down here, we do see generative AI at scale. It's for enterprises to deploy explainable AI at scale. They must remember AI is not a one-size-fits-all proposition and requires fine-tuned, trained models with quality data to maximize the technology. They have to find the right partners. And that's why we're proud to share that IBM Consulting has joined forces with NVIDIA to help clients solve complex business challenges and accelerate their transformation journeys with AI in an open ecosystem. But guess what? This is all through governance. They need governance. They need to make sure that they have the right data sets at hand in order to realize this at scale, all for enterprises. But also we have over here from IBM, what is generative AI? And they even fully break all of this down over here as well. And they even mention how data is crucial for this. Training, tuning, generation, evaluation, and retuning. And how do you get this? Well, in order to be able to train AI, you need data. You need transparent data that you can trust. They even mention a lot of the problems within this article behind what I just read over here within this Forbes article, where we are talking about, governance tools that can monitor the quality of training data. And all of this is possible through blockchain. And this is where Casper comes in with their AI solution. And this is with IBM. They're setting a new standard. Because again, we have realized the power of responsible AI with blockchain. Blockchain is the missing piece. And I bring this up a lot. And I know that we talk about AI a lot when it comes to Casper, but remember, this is probably one of the biggest things that you could really be focused on right now within the space, because AI is still early on, blockchain is still early on, but in order to realize in AI at scale, you need something like this. We even have realized full audit capabilities. This is all through data. Maintain full access control, all through, again, data. Data is the big piece for all of this. Automate shutdown triggers, improve data economics. When we really look at what Casper has done here, it's something very revolutionary. But most people will say, oh, well, this doesn't matter. It does matter. This is a big piece of the puzzle, especially when we go back to this article on March 18th, where IBM is to drive enterprise-ready AI adoption at scale in collaboration with NVIDIA, with IBM Consulting, which is partnered with Casper to build out this solution built for enterprises in order for them to realize in AI at scale. And this is also through Watson X, which again, if we go over to IBM's products and we go to AI and machine learning, you can see Watson X is their AI and data platform, and it's built for business. It's built for enterprises. This is why I don't care about, IPW went bankrupt. It doesn't matter. Listen, this is much bigger than just tokenized patents. Now, does IPW suck to hear that they went bankrupt? Yeah. But remember, they are in a restructure deal. IBM could easily buy them out. Now, we don't know what's going to happen with that, but this is something that I've been fully focused on, because automated workflows in business at scale, guys, the amount of use on a network that could generate, it's incredible. So this is a huge deal. I think everyone should focus on this. This is crucial to understand, especially if you are looking into Casper and maybe you need to, see something more. This is that something more, because I do think that this is huge. And by the way, the reason why I say that IBM might buy out IPW, because check this out. As generative AI takes the world by storm, blockchain is emerging as a highly complementary technology that lets businesses better store, secure, track, and share the use of their IP. Intellectual property, that's the secret here as well. It's all connected. So as we really look at what happened with IPW, I think that at some point in time, maybe IBM will buy them out because it does fit the overall use case here as well. But regardless, we don't really need it. Even if that doesn't morph into reality, Watson X with IBM is a big deal, and we continue to see IBM expanding rapidly. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. I've got some more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.